If you have a potential claim against a federal facility, including a medical facility, it will fall under the Federal Tort Claims Act. And you may have heard of a doctrine called the Feres Doctrine. The Feres Doctrine relates to a U.S. Supreme Court case that held that military service members that are under active duty orders cannot sue the federal government. And this goes beyond medical negligence or medical malpractice claims that arise at military hospitals. Service members are not allowed to sue the federal government. Now, as of early 2020, a new law was passed called the National Defense Authorization Act. And that act has partly overturned the Feres Doctrine, which has been around for decades based on the U.S. Supreme Court decision I mentioned. Under the new law, medical claims for active service members can be made, but they are not filed in federal courts. They are instead filed with the Defense Department, and the Defense Department is drafting regulations as I give this video during 2020 for how claims will be prosecuted at the DoD. Attorney's fees will have to be paid by the service member who has the medical negligence claim. That is, you'll have to pay your own attorney under this new procedure, but the DoD receives the claims and adjudicates the claims, and most claims that are $100,000 or less as of 2020 will be paid based on the merit of the case, and in extraordinary cases, the DoD can award over $100,000. Those regulations are still being drawn up as of the date I shoot this video, but the big news is the Feres Doctrine was partly overruled by this new Defense Authorization Act of 2020. Now, if you have a claim involving a medical malpractice case arising at a medical facility operated by the U.S. military, a naval facility or otherwise, and you are not an active service member, you have a right to bring that claim under the Federal Tort Claims Act. The new doctrine under the new act only applies to active service members. If you have a question about the FTCA and how it applies with military medical claims, we can provide you a free confidential consultation. We don't accept every case, but if your case meets our criteria, we would look forward to representing you. Thanks for listening today.